Hi, this is Browns beat writer Nate Ulrich here after a practice during training camp in Berea with the Browns, and just want to give you some things to watch for the preseason opener when the Browns host Washington at 8 p.m. Thursday at First Energy Stadium. First of all, the starters are probably going to play about a quarter. Some of them might get the night off, but Mike Pettin said the guys who are in there will play about a quarter. So I think the main thing to watch is the offense. See if Josh McCown, as a projected starting quarterback, can move the ball and continue to show signs of progress that he showed during the intra-squad scrimmage last Friday in Columbus. He marched the offense right down the field, threw a touchdown pass in that scrimmage. This is going to be a different setting, more intense against an actual opponent. So we'll see if the offense can continue to look like it's going to be able to function and score points, which a lot of people have doubted throughout this entire offseason, had a lot of skepticism about. So that's something to keep an eye on. Within that, I would keep an eye on the main running backs, Isaiah Crowell and Terrence West. They were recently called out by running backs coach Wilbert Montgomery. He called the entire group out and said nobody wants a starting role. It bothers me that nobody has stepped up and really asserted himself as a guy who wants to be the lead bell cow back. So those two guys are obviously right there in the mix for that starting job. It's going to be interesting to see how they respond, if they step up and make some big plays under the lights against an actual opponent. Duke Johnson, rookie running back, another guy, the third guy really in that three-man race for the starting job, is still out with a hamstring injury. He won't play. Wide receivers Terrell Pryor, Dwayne Bowe, they're among the other guys who won't play. They have hamstring issues as well. So you're not going to see the full complement of playmakers on offense in this preseason opener, but you're still going to see Josh McCown. You're going to see the line. You're going to see Terrence West, Isaiah Crowell, most of the receiving corps, including Brian Hartline. You're going to get a pretty good feel for where they're at right now. They're still looking for an identity under new offensive coordinator John DeFilippo, so it's something definitely to watch. I would say other things to watch are just guys who are under the radar, who are trying to make this team, see if they can really kind of jump out in the first real semblance of live action. Guys on that list are, some of them include rookie tight end E.J. Bibbs. He's an undrafted guy that the Browns coaching staff really seem to like. Mike Pettin has praised him, given him unsolicited praise on a couple of times recently, and I think that he is a guy who can really continue to help himself by showing what he can do in a real game-like setting. Also, I'm going to keep an eye on undrafted rookie defensive lineman Dylan Wynn, who I think has a real opportunity to surprise some people and push for a roster spot. Billy Wynn, who we know has been here for a few years with the Browns, he has missed significant time in training camp. He was hurt on the first day of pads. August 1st was the first padded practice. He's been out with a sprained ankle and a knee injury. So maybe Dylan Wynn can be the next one to make the team if Billy Wynn can't make it back and make a final push. So I'd keep an eye on Dylan Wynn. He had 2 sacks in that scrimmage in Columbus and had another pressure. Pretty impressive undrafted rookie. There are a lot of other guys like that. Obviously, the rookie class, they're not underrated guys who may or may not make the team, but Danny Shelton, the 12th overall pick. Cameron Irving, the 19th overall pick, the offensive lineman, probably going to get a chance to play left tackle with the first-team offense, with Joe Thomas likely to sit out after suffering a minor leg injury the other day in practice. Danny Shelton, going back to him real quick, the nose tackle, had a really good showing in that scrimmage Friday in Columbus, running all over the place, pursuing plays down the field, moving like most big men don't move. Really want to see him go against other offensive linemen, see what he can do against the run in a more live setting, and see if he still has that motor in that type of environment. Other guys, second-round pick Nate Ulrich, outside linebacker, had a sack in the scrimmage. Want to see how he can rush the passer in this type of environment. And Xavier Cooper, defensive lineman, third-round pick. You know what? He's been quiet lately. Haven't heard a lot from him. Haven't seen him flash as much. So really want to see if he can step out, break out a little bit. Also, I'm looking for a couple guys in the secondary who are the backups right now to 2 Pro Bowl safeties, Dante Whitner and Tashawn Gibson. And those guys are a 4th-round pick, a rookie, Ibrahim Campbell from Northwestern, and another young guy who was with the Browns last season, Jordan Poyer at free safety. That'll be your free safety, strong safety combo once Whitner and Gibson are out of the lineup. And I'm interested to see what those guys can do, because I think they're pretty promising young players and could make for an interesting up-and-coming tandem down the year, in the future, down the line. Well, thanks for watching. We'll keep providing updates at ohio.com, and enjoy Thursday night's preseason opener between the Browns and Washington.